We have a brand new graphics package for you all. And OMG, Paul has been working his booty off. Not today, but soon. We have even more awesome stuff that you have been requesting. But today, I have something to show you. I have new graphics for you. You can find them right here. And of course, we've got the Epidemic. It's so funny. I'm playing a song about energy, and she's just like, yes, we have more things. And no, Jim, hold on, I'm gonna have to edit this. It does not count as exercise. You have to do the dancing yourself, just so you know. If you have questions like Elizabeth, make sure you put a Q in front of those questions so I don't miss them. But I'll answer you here in just a second, Elizabeth. I see your questions. All right, first of all, let me show you what it is that Paul has done. Now, you've seen this, right? You've seen the snow and you were like, I need more. We need more fun animations. So Paul went to work and I know, we could just post a picture and it's the Abby Cam because she never moves anyway. But anyway, so you guys wanted more animation, so Paul made it happen, and I'm gonna do something. Hold on, let me show it to you this way, because I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways you could do this. But
Happy New Year!
How freaking awesome is that? Confetti! Falling confetti. And we have more animations coming soon as well. Oh, her ear moved. Yay. She opened her eyes. Paul is so good to you guys for sure. Let it rain. What do you think? You like it? Freaking awesome. Yay! From Russia with love. Hello. Awesome. Now we need rain because you guys don't have snow over there. You just have rain, right? So this is now available in the store under the fun animation section. Love, 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 and celebration time. So you can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Yes, exactly. Okay, Elizabeth, hit the nail on the head. So you guys, this is one of the things that you can do. You can do all kinds of different crazy stuff with these animations. And by the way, we have 3 different colors that you get. You get the gold and silver. You get the multicolored, like I was playing earlier, and you get the red, white, and blue. So you have 3 different versions that you can play with. Now, let's talk about why, like what things you would want to do. Well, of course, there are celebrations like New Year's, Christmas, like the different holidays, right? New Year's obviously makes a whole lot of sense for the multicolored one. You can add the sound effects like I was doing before, and I'll talk to you about that. Wait, which one do you like, Janet? Which one? Which one was it? Oh, that's amazing. You're using the snow. Yay. Okay. So, you can do things like announcing giveaway winners, right? So like, let's say you're doing a giveaway and you have a giveaway winner, you could do that. Like Elizabeth was saying, every time she gets a sale while live, we can play that confetti. Now, if you were around for the Thanksgiving Black Friday special where Callie was hitting a piñata every time we had a celebration, if you don't have a Callie and a piñata and a green screen to do the whole setup that we were doing for that celebration, then this would be perfect, right? You could be like, hold on, let's see. Right? You could do fun stuff like that, add some sound effects or do your own sound effects, right? Callie alert. So you could do that when somebody buys. You could do webinars, right? So if you're running a webinar, hear me out. If you are running webinars, hold on. I just realized that I have that. Thought that was supposed to be, hold on. That should really be, nope, that was wrong. I was just trying to put my camera in front. Anyway, you guys, what was I saying? Yeah, webinars. If you run webinars, the thing is, you want to treat those webinars like a celebration, like a live stream. Okay, so you've seen Amy Porterfield, how at the end of her webinar, she started doing confetti at the end to celebrate all her new students. Well, what if throughout, right, when somebody purchases, you celebrate each individual one? I will tell you this, it makes more sales when people are having fun watching other people buy. It creates FOMO, fear of missing out. It engages the audience more. There's so many benefits to doing things like this, right? You could do games, random fun, no, it's not Mac only. Okay, so to Elizabeth's question earlier and CJ's, these are graphics that you can use in vMix, eCam, whatever. Now, the only thing it won't do, any downloadable level 3 software, it will work in. That it won't work in StreamYard, although, wait, yeah, no, these won't work in StreamYard or Restream level 2 services because they don't do transparency. But yes, can't wait to use it for your birthday. Oh, wait, your birthday's on New Year's Eve? That's amazing. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Cali pinata, hitting pinata overlay. Hey, Paul, are we working on that one? Yeah, I think we need one. Everybody's saying it. So, Streamlabs OBS. Paul, do you know if it works on Streamlabs OBS? I don't think so. I think Streamlabs OBS doesn't do transparency either, but I could be wrong on that one, so I'm going to wait for clarification on that. How would you know you got sales while on a webinar? Just using notifications. Yeah, it's possible you could tie it into like if this then that. I need to look into that because that would be fun if we could automate that. But right now it would be a manual process like what we do around here with the Cali notifications. We did a 1970s robot dance. Well, here's the thing. Using Epidemic sound, right? So you guys know that I use Epidemic sound for all of this stuff. The different sound effects that you're hearing me use today all come from Epidemic sound. So you can get music, you can get sound effects, you can do like the happy birthday voice things that I did. And so I'll show you all of that. But you can get all of those by going here, getting a free trial for 30 days, and then you know that you're not hitting any copyright issues at the same time. Okay, so let me show you, because this again works in vMix, if you're using Wirecast, if you're using eCam, any of the downloadable softwares for live streaming. So you could do... How fun is that, right? You can choose your own thing. Now you can also load in, since you get 3, and these are only, it's only $12 for 3 different animations for all 3 different colors. So again, we have the gold, silver, then we have the multicolored, and then we have the red, white, and blue. And what if you add all 3 of them on top of each other? It really go crazy. Then you've got all kinds of crazy colors, and it works. Now, every time you add another animation, you run the risk of your CPU going crazy, just so you know. But I have a pretty beefed up Mac, so I'm just undoing what I did. Party confetti! Yeah, a stinger transition. Yeah, so what I did was I actually, for this particular one,
Happy New Year!
for that one, I actually did I did a folder with 2 different sound effects. So I did a sound effect, the Happy New Year, and then I did the song as well. So I created a folder and attached that folder to that scene with the overlay coming down. So that's one option that you can do. You can set up a series of, songs or sound effects that you want to play. Or you could just do how I always do the snow. Whatever scene I'm on, I just activate the snow. Whatever happen, because if it's something that's going to happen in the moment, I don't want to have to shift to a different scene. If I want something visually to say on the screen, I just hit that snow, right? So in this case, I can just hit the overlay wherever I am doing whatever I'm doing, and I know that that will always go out. So, but then you have to kind of manually do any songs or sound effects, right? Jim, I do all the sound effects are coming from from Epidemic Sound. So free 30-day trial if you don't have it already. They have songs that I use in the countdown timer. They have songs for their sound effects. They have the voice effects. So all of that, and I can show that to you here in a second. But if you want to do something like this, like it's an overlay, you would want to have, you'd have to manually like just adjust it, right?
Happy hopping hornets.
These are all from Epidemic Sound, guys.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Happy birthday.
Oh, my heart just melted a little. Oh, that's so cute. So you could.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
I love the kid ones. So cute.
Happy birthday.
So you can have a lot of fun with it. You can do things on the fly. If you have a, oops. Right? So there's so much potential here, so much potential. Okay, so who has gotten their confetti? Let me know if you got the confetti. Anar just bought it. Fantastic. Let's see. And add snow too. I mean, yeah, you could do the whole like this. You could do all of them. Hold on, let's get all of them going here. Plus the snow. Snow and confetti. It's just a big celebration. So what was the question that you had, Elizabeth, regarding vMix? I forget. I said I'd come back to it and I forgot. Let's see. Well, I have the Podcaster, the Rodecaster Pro, which that one came from. But everything else is coming from Epidemic Sound. Is there a way to see how many megabytes this confetti will take up? A reason I ask is I have the snow, but I cannot play it live on any streams without messing up my stream. My guess is, how large is the file? So I'm gonna let Paul answer that in terms of how large it is, but you gotta know what your limits are of your computer for sure. So everything you add to a live stream, like this, the confetti, like all of that is, hold on, sorry. Trying to turn them off and on appropriately. So all of those extra things will cause extra CPU usage. So let's see, how many inputs would you need in vMix? I have 3 to play with. Every one would be an extra input. I know. I know. So your camera is an input. Correct me if I'm wrong, Geeks Life, but the overlay is an input in vMix. So everything that you're adding, like each one of these assets would be an extra input. So just, yeah, I think we may, Oh, well, I guess we're looking into adding samples. I'm not sure how that would work, so we'll have to talk about that. And yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like the smooth, if you can't do the snow, the confetti would be around the same. So you gotta make sure your computer it can handle it for sure. Did I fade the confetti in and out using the Stream Deck? Josh, I'm activating the confetti. Yes. So the confetti file is basically in my Stream Deck, right? So I've got my Stream Deck right here. I've got the confetti. I can turn that on and off because I'm setting this as a show hide overlay button. Okay, so that whatever scene I'm on, let's say I want to go to Epidemic and I still want the confetti, then that confetti can play regardless of whatever scene I'm playing or video. But the other option is setting up an actual scene that has the audio and the confetti and the video attached to it.
Happy New Year!
So you can set it up a couple of different ways from that perspective. So whatever you want to do and whatever flows with your celebrations that you want. So Fiona, boom, just bought it. Thank you, Paul Dixon at Live Streaming Pros. Paul is the best, seriously. So Fiona's in. Who else is in? Who else got their confetti? Oh wait, shouldn't I be celebrating, Fiona? That's for you, Fiona. Okay, we got another one. Spirit. Spirit is a confetti junkie. Fantastic. Let's give her a little bit of celebration. There you go. That was for you. I'm hitting all the buttons right now. We have not distributed that free for the members. No, Piyush, sorry. No, you know what? That just, I don't think it's doing that. I did see a little bit of a stall on my camera, but that's the kind of stuff that can happen if you're trying to do too much. And I'm like doing all of the things. I'm adding all of the confetti, all of the snow. And so you can overload your CPU. All right, digging Richmond. Yeah. Yes, I can do that, digging Richmond. But first, we got to celebrate you with, let's see what song I want to do for you. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'll do you a little tutorial in eCam of how I set these up, but keep in mind that if you're using vMix or another software, it's going to be a little different, but we have tutorials on how to add overlays and how to do these different things inside of our training course. So if you do need help with that, we have access to that stuff. Now, if I go into, hold on, got to move comments out of the way. Let me get Stream Deck over here. Y'all can't behave yourself, so I don't get to put comments up on screen. that's on you. And I'm getting calls because I didn't put myself on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so we're going into demo mode. All right, so in eCam, here's how I do this. I'm going to go to this.
Happy New Year!
So you saw that we have the two things, right? Here in the sound effects window, what I've done is I've built out this scene so that I have the asset itself, and then I also have this folder, New Year, which
Happy New Year!
And then it has the song. So let me build this out from scratch so you can see how I do this. So we're gonna have a new scene, brand new scene, confetti demo. Okay, and then I'm going to activate the camera on this. So now I have my camera. Now what I wanna do is add the confetti file itself. So you guys tell me, this is what you get. When you buy it, you get this downloaded, this folder with the gold, silver, with the multicolor, and with the red, white, blue. Okay, so and plus a README file. So you have access to 3 different files with a single purchase. So we didn't like make you separate those so that you can play around and do whichever one you want in the moment. So which one am I doing? Let's do multicolor. So we're going to just drag and drop that. Now it needs to say add animated overlay. If you do not get this option to do add animated overlay, just go into the overlays window and add a new animated overlay. So either drag or drop or go through the menu system. And then you have your confetti. But you notice that it's not filling the screen, right? So what we need to do now is make sure that we edit this. We scroll, hold on, what just happened? Did I lock the scene? What am I doing? What's happening right now? Why isn't this moving? Okay, hold on. Hang tight, guys. There we go. Oh, I had too many things showing, so it was getting confused. So what you want to do is you want to drag that to full screen, and then you can choose to loop it. Unlike the snow, we don't loop the confetti just because it's meant to be like a momentary celebration. In the snow, you want that looping because you want it to just be active until you're ready for it to be done with. But with confetti, it feels more natural to just be like a, whoo, this is like a momentary celebration. So I do nothing, but I do click autoplay. So now we have the confetti. Now we need to add the music. Right? And so here I've created the folder that has in the sound effects window right here, I have the folder that has the different clips that I want to play. And all you need to do is click the right click the gear button and then add to scene.
Happy New Year!
Okay, so obviously that didn't play along with the confetti because we added that after the confetti had already played because it's not on a loop, right? But if we go ahead and I'm going to move off of that scene and then play that scene.
Happy New Year!
There you go. Now you have the whole scene put together and it's super, super easy breezy. How easy was that? Every single one of you can do that. Now, one other thing that I will point out here is the way I have these scenes set up in my Stream Deck. So you all know that my Stream Deck is my lifeline to my production. It is what I use to control my entire production at the touch of a button, or a few. The touch of a few buttons. So this scene is essentially the run scene. So if I were to add a run scene to my Stream Deck, this is what that one is. And it's using, of course, the Stream Deck keys, the custom Stream Deck keys that you have available in the store as well from the magical Mr. Paul Dixon to really make sure that your keys look amazing. You can see my main profile here. This is what I use to run the show. Everything is organized, color coded, so much fun. Okay, so in this particular case, this is the scene that I just set up with confetti. That has everything attached to it. So the moment I click that button, the music plays, the confetti rolls, everything is set and ready to go. The other option, like I was talking about earlier, is the show hide overlay. So see how over here, I have the show in all scenes, the overlays are all here but hidden. So when I click gold silver, this is going to unhide. But I don't have any music attached to that, so I would need to manually play that music. So you have a couple of different options depending on how manual you want it to be or how automated you want it to be, right? And so then I go ahead and hide that, unhide another one. So these 3 ones right here are my different show hide overlays, and then this one is the scene itself with the music and everything attached. So hopefully that helps give you some guidance in terms of how to set it up for your purposes. Einar says it's very easy and fun to play with. Fantastic. I agree. It's so easy. Susan, oh my God, these confetti type overlays are amazing. I know, it's so much fun. It's the same process for the other overlays like the snow. It's exactly, Kathleen. This, what I was just showing you, Rob, is eCam. So eCam is my favorite Mac live streaming software. It's what I use to run my productions. If you're on a PC, we recommend vMix, and we also offer training for that inside of our programs if you need some help with that. You can program a multi-action and do overlay with the music. Yes, 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 yes. True, true dat. Okay, so let's set that up so y'all can see this. Okay, so what we would want to do there is create a Stream Deck. Okay, multi-action. We're gonna put that right here, okay? And now what we wanna do is add multiple different actions from the right. So we're gonna do show hide overlay right here. And that's going to show the, which one do y'all like better? Tell me which one you like better. The red and white, or sorry, the red, white, and blue, multicolor, or the gold and silver one? Which one do y'all like better? I'm gonna go with multicolor here. And then we can play sound. And we're gonna choose the sound. Let's see, I've got a whole bunch of confetti music right here. I like the Hawaiian conquistador. Okay, and then play stop, right? So in theory that should work. So let's see. Perfect. Who was that? CK? Yes, multi-action is so useful. I need to actually implement that more in my production. I do have it, but not as much as I could. So there we go. Now we have the multi-action to be able to do that. Although I feel like that music is better off with the gold. I don't know. What do you think? All right. Let's see. No, I'm not using a green screen. This is my living room. Welcome to my living room. Welcome to my home. Fareed, this is not green screen. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking for, yes, definitely the more automated you make it, the less stressful the production for sure. So here we go. This is the gold, silver. So you can, you have 3 different ones, again, brand new in the store as of today. I see a whole bunch of people have already purchased that, and they're going to have a lot more fun in their streams. Or you have the multicolor option. There we go. So you get a bunch of different colors. You can celebrate anything. Or you can do the red, white, and blue. Hey, 4th of July coming up in like 6 months. There you go, with those people in the US. I think it would be hilarious if like some of the confetti just like stayed and it didn't all go away. I think it would be funny like to have like my rug looks like it has some confetti like left over. I thought that would be funny. That's probably harder than I imagine it is. That's why I don't do it. I'm thinking a pink and white May blossom graphic in the spring might be wonderful. There you go. If you have suggestions or requests from the magical Mr. Paul Dixon, you can always let us know. And magical Mr. Paul Dixon, heads up, this has been requested. Okay. So, oh yeah, you're right. Red, white, and blue also works for the, how American was that? I'm like, red, white, and blue, 4th of July. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I was wondering why you even did that. That makes sense. Okay. I'm sorry. That shows you how, oh yeah, I could totally have it. Hold on. Is it working? Did it work? Oh boy. Okay. Is everyone abandoning X keys for the Stream Deck nowadays? Greg wants to know. David did. The Stream Deck is so powerful. Plus, you get the pretty keys from the store. So if you look at the store, and by the way, if you weren't here before, where I was talking about why, how you can use this. If you have ideas, I would love to hear your ideas of how you're going to use it in your production. But you can definitely do things like, games, giveaways, celebrating anytime somebody does buy something from you. Let's say you're doing a book launch, or you are doing a webinar, or you have a Black Friday sale, like what we had with our confetti and our piñatas and Callie, right? You don't have to do as an elaborate setup as what I did. You can do it digitized like this with these overlays, and it can be just as fun. Okay, let's see. So if you go into the store, you'll see, our overlays, like what you see me using right now. You can get different colors, different branded versions for the overlays. You can get the countdown timers. So we've really fleshed this store out this year. Paul has been so prolific with his graphic creations. You've got YouTube graphics, you've got eCam and vMix specific assets. Then you have the Stream Deck icons, which is what you're seeing on my Stream Deck. So you have these different keys that you can get, right? You have I think it comes out to 578 different key options with the different colors. But that way you can organize your Stream Deck so that it's super, super easy to run your production. So that's what I use. And honestly, it changed my world. I did not think it was going to be as big of a deal to have those icons on my Stream Deck until I loaded them in, and I was like, oh, I don't have to think anymore. Paul made it possible so I don't have to think, because without those keys, you still have to look down and process information. And when you're live, you're already processing so much information all at once that having this organization, color-coded, visual icon setup, it's so much easier, and you really don't have to think about anything. Okay, so going back to the store, you click the just for fun, and you've got the snow, and then you've got these new falling confetti animations. By the way, the snow, wait, is it the snow? No, it's the Stream Deck icons. Those prices, that price is going to go up soon. So if you haven't gotten your Stream Deck icons, now would be the perfect time. I don't have a date on that yet, but we have been talking about increasing the price because we're adding more stuff to it. And the beautiful thing, when we update our packs, Paul adds new things to them from time to time. And so when you purchase something from the store and we add things to it, you get those updates for free. So you don't have to worry about oh, well, what if you update it in a month? Well, you'll get access to those updates. So you'll get an email with a brand new file, and you'll be able to do that. So, yeah, so then you just click on the confetti animations and you see that you get you get the 3 different colors. Oh, it's so much fun. Live streaming can be so much fun. So much fun. Yes, they are really, really good. Okay, but I misunderstood. I'll purchase right after. Fantastic. Well, I don't get to celebrate you with a dance. Oh. I probably could not. If you tied me up, I probably could not talk. I'd be like, I don't know how to operate. Paul Dixon makes the fun overlays and graphics, and Luria sets the price. Well, no, Paul tends to set the price, but sometimes he undervalues his work. I would say often. So in 2021, it'll be $100. No, I'm just joking. If you need a Stream Deck, get an eCam today. We'll be sure to use my link, livestreamingpros.com/eCam, to get your eCam misunderstood. But you get the free trial, the free training program as well, right there at that link. You don't need any of this stuff. You don't need a Stream Deck, no. But it does make it just a whole heck of a lot easier to run your production. So it is more on that higher level tier, the Stream Deck. So it's up to you on when you implement that. You could literally use a keyboard to get by until you have the budget or the time to add something like the Stream Deck. Speaking of changing your world, giving up your sprouts, making you feel so much better. Those sprouts, never gonna leave my fridge. Confetti with a mat coming down with it, that's what I want. Okay, okay.
Happy New Year!
So much fun. Yeah, we need a sprout overlay. Okay, have I missed questions? I just want to make sure. Let's see. Bruce here, out of interest, what camera are you using for Abby Cam? I'm going to be setting up a pup cam soon. Awesome. Is Abby alive? Abby! I see her blinking a little. Hi, baby. That is the RX10. That's the camera I'm using for that. It's a camera that I had lying around that I wasn't really using because it isn't the best camera in the world for what I want for my main cams, but it was a perfect pet cam, right? Let's see. Is there a way to slow the snow falling or how much it falls? No, because it's a movie file that we're giving you, so that's already preset. Abby's ears are moving. She's alive! She's alive! Oh boy. So, again, you can do all kinds of fun things to celebrate. Hold on, I'm changing that. I gotta change. I want the gold silver confetti on that one. Did y'all ever answer me? Did y'all tell me which one was your favorite? I don't know. I don't know that I actually heard that. Who are we celebrating next? Let's see. Oh, Shamrock. We've got Shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day. Come on, bring those suggestions. What else do you want to see in the store? What else do you want to put Paul to work doing so that you can have some more fun in your streams? Favorite of the animations? Is it the gold silver? Do you like this one the best? Or do you like the multicolored one? Like this? Or do you like the red, white, and blue? Like this one? Okay. All right. Hello, M3 Live. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Gold is best. Okay. My favorite is still snow. Is there a pattern? Okay. I showed them all to you again. We've got gold. Ooh. Hearts for Valentine's Day. I think every holiday we're going to have a new like overlay for sure. What is Abby's Christmas gift this year? I can't tell you. She's in the room. She's like right behind me. Shh. Callie wants flowers. She's been asking for flowers. You guys like the gold silver. Nice. The gold silver outdoing all of the other ones. Confetti cannons and fireworks. Oh, I meant snow. You can get this snow as well as the confetti. The snow has been there. Hold on. Okay. We have the Olympics coming up. Man. Oh boy, Paul, are you feeling the pressure or what? It's the repository for overlays. Right here at livestreamingpros.com/store. So our graphic designer, the magical Mr. Paul Dixon, he created a whole bunch of graphics for you so that you don't have to do the work. You don't have to go hire it out and try and discuss what or tell them what you're looking for. You have access to one of the most talented, well, not one of the most talented graphic designers I've ever met, Paul Dixon, and he did all of this for you. So live show overlays, you got access to different colors, different overlays for interview frames. And by the way, we have some stuff coming up hopefully next week, but soon, that you have been asking for as well, but I can't tell you what those are, but those will be coming soon. countdown timers so that you have the countdown timers like what we use in our show. You have YouTube graphics, the animated subscribe bars, the buttons. I mean, you have all kinds of amazing things. eCam assets. These are things like this that you can edit. So you can adjust and change the words on these. So you have access to those. You have access to vMix assets. If you're using vMix, more vMix assets coming up very soon. Stream Deck key icons, like I was showing you, right? So you have the all of the different custom key options to pretty up your Stream Deck and make production easier. You have access to the animations that I've been showing off today. And then we, of course, have merchandise as well, like this streamer sweatshirt, one of my favorite things ever. I wear this all the time. So there you go. Does that answer your question? Wow. Yeah, there you go. We've got lots of options for you guys. And that makes it super possible for you to add production quality, like professional quality to your production so that you don't have to do the work. You don't have to, hire it out, which is more expensive. And Paul loves doing this stuff for you guys because it helps you increase that instant credibility super, super quickly. Okay. I'm sure Santa Paws will take good care of Abby and Birdie. I'm sure. Okay, they want rain. This is the second request for rain, Paul. Just so you know. Okay. Purple, gold, and green for Mardi Gras. Bubble. Oh, bubbles! I want bubbles now. Paul, bubbles! When you purchase your animated confetti, let me know. Let me know in the comments so that I can celebrate you. Lightning for lightning deals. Ooh. We need some like sound effects for lightning. That's not. Nope. None of them are. I got nothing. How about that one? Oh, geez. Hello, Johnny. First time watching because it's 2:40 a.m. What are you doing up, Johnny? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Oh, flowers. Flowers would be good. I have to go shopping again. Sorry. I have the Stream Deck package. I love it. Any updates on that package coming soon, M3. We've actually been taking requests from the community about new keys to add, and I believe, if I'm correct, that Paul has some updates to that coming soon. So new keys for you. I can't give you a date on that, but just pay close attention. Okay, calm down, camera. Calm down. I bought a Stream Deck for the icon package. That's hilarious. Okay. Fareed is asking about the A10 Mini Pro and what the best way is to show images and graphics on the chroma key. I want you to join me on Thursday's stream because I have Photo Joseph talking about the A10 Mini, the A10 Mini Pro, and that. Come on, don't do this to me. No, don't do this to me. Okay. So Thursday, I want you all to join if you're interested in those. We want butterflies. Bubbles would be fun. Yes. Got to have the rain for the Brits. I can't believe Paul hasn't done that since he is a Brit himself. A victim of his own talent and success. I know. Paul's like, I'm jotting them down as fast as I can. What do you people want from me? He has like, okay, we have 3 new things that he's almost ready to launch. 3 or 4? Gosh, he's just been super, super like on it. Yes, I like the Rodecaster Pro. It is quite fun sometimes. Pumpkins for the fall. Yes, pumpkins would be fantastic. Oh, a blinking Christmas light border. See, I'm not a big fan of like colored lights on Christmas trees. But I think that could look really cool. And I think a lot of you would love that. I'm kind of a white light girl when it comes to Christmas trees. Lightning for, wait, I think I already said that, or was that the second request? All the UK people voting for rain. Bubbles, more requests for bubbles. Purchase confetti. Okay. I'm going to hide Abby Cam. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hiding Abby Cam. Bye, Abs. Bye, Abs. Okay. Oh, piñatas. We could have piñatas. I don't know how that would work totally in an animation, but that would be funny. Wait, okay. Floyd wants a, well, Callie's not around, but we can totally celebrate you. Floyd. My multi-action went wrong. Hold on. I was like, where's the confetti? Oh, I know what I did. There we go. There you go. That was for you, Floyd. Sorry about the screw up there. Oh my God, so many yeses to the bubbles. Autumn leaves, Halloween, pumpkins, skulls and crossbones, candy. Paul has his work cut out for him in 2021. Turkeys. Oh, you were born on Thanksgiving. Wow, that's amazing. There you go. We could do plants. Maybe make sure that people don't have to kill their plants. They just have that. Bring the bubbles, leaves for autumn, falling leaves. Oh man, yes. I love all of the ideas. When your confetti cannon misfires live. I definitely think we should have like fireworks, glitter throw. Ooh, yes. Glitter that you don't have to clean up. I swear the confetti that we had for our Black Friday special, like seriously, I am still finding confetti. I am just so thankful that it wasn't glitter, because glitter you can never get gone, right? Popcorn! Yes, raining popcorn. Or no, not raining popcorn. Poosh! It comes up from the bottom. Popcorn that comes up from the bottom. That's so much better. Yes. All right. Who else? If you have gotten the overlays. So the thing that's going wrong is that I'm manually, so I have the two setups, right? I have the show hide overlay, and then I have the multi-action, and every time I hit the show hide overlay, you have to unhide it. You have to unhide it, you have to show it, and then you have to hide it. And I'm not clicking that extra button before I click the multi-action. That's what's going wrong. But I think popcorn could be so much fun. Yes, woohoo! Anar, thank you so much for the super sticker. We have an old Christmas stocking here that has little gold stars on it. It hangs at a back closet all year round. I'm forever finding gold stars all over the house. Isn't that crazy how that happens? Seriously. I love the popcorn. I could just see it. And then we can catch it with our mouths, right? Totally. So whether the things that are already in the works, hold on, I'm reading a note. Okay. Whether the things that are already in the works, I know Paul has some new ones coming soon that we're just trying to find the right date. We got to get tutorial videos for you guys completed before we can release certain things. But I'm not smoking anything. I'm having fun with my confetti. Confetti. This is why you automate. This is why you automate. Okay. So I did it again. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So whether it's like next week that we release the new things that Paul has already in the works, or whether it's like the beginning of the year, I can guarantee you that we are definitely taking all of your requests and we're looking at what else we can add for your productions, not just these fun animated overlays, but even more valuable things as well. So just keep us updated. Like if you're doing your production and you're like, you know what would be amazing is if I had XYZ, then just email support@livestreamingpros.com, or come in to a stream and let us know that you're interested in those. And if you did just join us, we have brand new graphics in the store. So it's the falling confetti that you saw. So livestreamingpros.com/store, you can get your brand new graphics, and those look like
Happy New Year!
like that. Your choice of music. And again, if you don't have music, you can get a free 30-day trial, get sound effects. Here, let me show you Epidemic Sound. This is where I get all of my music for all of my streams, and you guys get a 30-day free trial through this link, and you can find sound effects, you can find music, you can find everything you want, voices. So let me show you this. Whoop, 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 whoop. We've got, so this is actually like the sound effects section, voice.
Happy birthday!
Right, and so you can just like,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday. I'm pretty sure they have cheering crowds at Epidemic. You just have to find them. Let's see.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy New Year!
That was loud. You can search. I mean, you can search like by the year.
Happy Hanukkah.
I guess that was like when it was released or something. You can search for Hanukkah. You can search for New Year. I think that's what it was doing. But you can search for the length. You can really fine tune. And for the countdown timer songs that I play, that one was creepy. Then those, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the songs. Like I search by beats per minute so that I know it's a good dance song. So that's yeah, that's you can find so much awesome stuff. Let's see. Confetti is waiting in my mailbox, which means you get a celebration for Einar. Thank you, Einar. Maybe Paul can create some creepy ones like slime that slides down the sides. Yes, there you go. Okay. Yes, John, good idea. Has crossed my mind. And this is something that as we go into 2021 planning for the team, that it is something that I was going to bring up. How many of you would be interested in like a subscription to all of the overlays? Because I guarantee you, like over the next, like the problem is we don't know how often we're releasing them. But yeah, balloons. Ooh, that's a good one. But like, would that be something that you would be interested in, is having a subscription so that you don't have to individually purchase all of the new graphics as they come out, and that you just get whatever we do release through that subscription? Let me know if that's something that would be of interest to you. It's something that's been on my brain. But I haven't really brought it up to the team. So, hey team, I was going to bring this up on our yearly meeting, just so you know. Okay. Yes to sub, depending on the release and the amount for sure. Right. I mean, obviously I'm not asking you to commit to anything. I'm just kind of like thinking about what would be good for you to make it cheaper for you over a period of time. That would be cool. Me. What was your idea? Come on. Take my card already. Okay. Yes. The creative juices are flowing. 2 types of balloons, the ones that fall from the top and the ones that rise from the bottom. I think we definitely need some like rising. 2021 Road Rash surprise! Surprise team! I haven't even talked to Paul about it yet. But he's used to it. He's used to me talking to you guys about stuff before I talk to them. I guess that's just the way live goes. Sounds nice, but let's just talk about it now. I know. Well, you brought it up, John. So I'm like, well, I mean, it's been on my brain, so I might as well find out if that's something that would be of interest to people so that we could have a little bit of data going into the conversation. Subscription would be nice. Okay, fantastic. Is there anybody who would be like, no, I just want, because I don't know what you're releasing, so I don't know what I would get, so I'm not interested in a subscription. Is there anybody who's like, no, hard no? Just curious. Like the way for live goes or live? Both, Piyush. Could it be based on a refund at the end of the year based on number of, oh God, that would be way too complicated, CK. Now, come on. Let's not get complicated. I know, right? Paul's like, yeah, for sure. No, if we did a subscription or something like that, it's definitely not something that we would only do subscriptions, right? Like totally a la carte or subscription if we were to consider that, for sure. I will take anything Paul creates because Paul is magical and his work is just spectacular and he doesn't do anything that is subpar. Like, honestly, here's the deal with Paul. He'll show us something in the team that he's working on, and I'm like, yes, let's get a launch now, stat, because it's amazing. And he's like, no, I need to tweak it. It's not ready yet. And when the final thing comes out, I'm not sure I notice a huge difference because his perfectionism for graphics is through the roof, and so he cares so much about quality. And he cares so much about giving you the best product that you can get. That's why I love him so much, is because his work is spectacular, but also his attention to detail is just through the roof. I'm like, what did you change? Because it kind of looks the same, but I know it's better because you tweaked something, right? But I obviously like, I don't see all of those little details like somebody like he does. Well, have fun, CK. You mean the attention to detail? Paul is always cranking out new graphics. I'm sure it would be totally worth it. Yeah, for sure. Like I think that would be something super awesome. No, hard no. Feeling contrary. Fair enough, Kathleen. You go be contrary. Still can't forget Paul Dixon's birthday overlay for David. I know! How amazing was that? Like, it's so cool. And we have no idea that he's working on half the things that he's working on until he releases it. He is a secret creation machine. Secret creation machine. All right. We've been live for an hour talking about animations. Susan says that super chat was for Paul. So there you go. $5 super chat for Paul. Subscription with possibilities to buy separately, of course. Like we would never take that away. And all would be satisfied. The subscriber model is very beneficial for content makers in general. Win-win. Shh. Don't call out my fail, Piyush. Don't call it out. I love how Paul is like in the chat. I'm talking about him and like we're talking about how like we're making him cry and he's just responding to people and he hasn't said anything about the fact that we're probably making him cry right now. So, statistically speaking, Paul hasn't let us down. There should be a mini subscription and a large Paul can do anything package. Paul might hate you for that one. All right. Okay. We've been live for an hour making more work for Paul Dixon. You are so right about that. So right about that. All right. If you want your very own confetti Stream Deck graphics, countdown timers, overlays. If you want all of this that I've been showing you today, you can get it right here at livestreamingpros.com/store. The confetti is brand new. You get 3 different designs, colorings for a single purchase. So you get the gold, silver. Okay, Lisa, go get it, girl. Go get it. You don't have to clean up the confetti. That's the beautiful thing. You don't have to clean up the confetti. And then you get the multicolored one. Boop, 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 boop. Lots of colors. And then you get the red and white and blue. Red, white, and blue for the UK, for France, for US, or anybody who likes red, white, and blue. Or you could add all of them all at once if your CPU can handle it. And you get lots of confetti. India? Does it work for India? I'm trying to think of the colors. Colors match? Okay. Bad American. Bad world citizen. I apologize. Saffron, white, and green. Saffron, white, and green. Saffron. Saffron's like give us. Okay, give us saffron, white, and green. All right, going down into the vault. Go into do we have a master queue of requests team? I think we need that. It's like glitter. That stuff gets everywhere. I know, it does. But the good news is you get, if we release glitter one day, you don't have to clean that up. You don't find it in everywhere. Ugh, that glitter stuff. The confetti too. It's everywhere. I keep finding it. I keep cleaned up. But I don't have to worry about it because all right. The problem with having too many combos of colors is that it would make the file size huge. Oh, got it. Okay. I see. I appreciate you in the fresh direction for 2021. It's going to be awesome, exciting. I am so looking forward to 2021. We've got so much great stuff planned for y'all, whether you're a viewer on the live shows, whether you're a student of our workshops, or whether you're a student inside of our Streamer Accelerator program. Every person is going to get more value in 2021, and I'm so excited about that. So we have a special 31st stream. Oh, you mean like a New Year's Eve? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I haven't committed to anything. I'll let you know if we do, though, okay? All right. We are going to wrap this baby up. Put your dancing shoes on because it's going to be time to dance this baby out. And who knows? Let's see. I'm just going to, okay. We're going to do a weird dancing session to roll this baby out, just given the confetti, okay? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go multicolored and we're gonna loop this baby and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'm on tomorrow's stream. David might be doing that by himself. Anyway, I don't know. We'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, right here at Live Streaming Pros. Why didn't it loop? Okay, hold on. Are you guys ready? Put your dancing shoes on. Thank you so much. Bye.
Happy birthday.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy birthday! Happy New Year!
Bye.